Hello everyone, welcome to Techie Giveaway channel. In this video, we are going to see about API testing. Again, API testing with a new tool called Apidog. So, what is this new tool actually? So, I think from when REST API or SOAP API, whatever is like starting from scratch, there is a API testing tool which is like everyone knows about only Postman. And there are some REST client came and went before, but no one care about it. But now there is a solid tool. I think kind of like if you feel Postman, you need some other kind of tool you want to try, you can use Apidog. You can ask like, what is the use? Like, what is the problem with Postman? Why should I try this tool? Maybe the API automation perspective, there is a assertion point. So that is actually the UI level is better from my experience and explored. Also, I think this one tool can use for many things, like they have mentioned it here, for API designing, development, document creation of API, all this stuff. But as a QA, we are going to look into how the API testing we can do with this tool. This you can develop like Windows, Mac and Linux available. Also there is a web applications also available. As I already have installed and started working on, this will be the API testing tool. For example, like once you install, you will get like this. You can create a new project. I just have created like this new project I have created. Once you open, I think you can find API test share docs history setting. Okay, everything is here. So like we are going to look into this testing stuff. Okay, API stuff which is used to design the APIs and schemas, component and request response, how to get it. So if you guys have experience on that, I think you can use this and you can export API document and share it to the team. Now coming to the testing part. So whatever test scenario, there is a test scenario, you can create a new folder called, maybe I'll use this REST req or something like that. Maybe what we can do, we can just go to a site where demo API for testing. We can use this as well as this. There are many things. API, let me see, this is always available, but now I think this API is not working. Yeah, it's here, list of object. So there are multiple apps. Maybe we can use this API. Let's close this RESTful API.dev. Okay, this is just a list API which will give you list of product. Okay, let me copy this. It's just a get call, just a URL. Okay, let me see how we can do it. Like first, like a Postman only, you just have to click test scenario. Yeah, okay, I just, instead of creating, what I did, new set scenario, which is maybe smoke test demo API. I'll put P0. I'll give label something like payment. Continue. I have created that also. Okay, now I just need to add a step, which is like I can add a looping condition, everything. I'll directly from curl, I'll just a request, anything is fine. Okay, I'll just add a custom request, that is I think is good. Custom request, which is just a URL, and just I'll send it. Okay, now you get all this. See, maybe you can see Postman, I can click directly, why it's so much in the sense. So Postman, you can create a collection, and under that you can create all the HTTP requests. Here you can create a folder, under that you can create a test scenario. So in smoke test, I'm going to add multiple steps also. Okay, so this you can save it as maybe list or something like that. This one and another steps. So again, maybe custom steps. I'll just take with some ID. Okay, this URL. I'll add another one. So in another one also it's saved. I'll just save this also. So in smoke test we have a two test cases. For example, when if you want to run multiple time or something like that, functional and performance also available, like Postman also they have released beta, and here also we have beta stuff. And functionality I'll just have to run two time, and just like that if I run, the two test cases will be running. It will give, by default it will give pass and fail. Okay, this is just a creating a scenario. I can create another scenario. Just click on it and add another scenario, which is regression. Folder is demo API, regression is p1. I'll add a tag. Actually very lately I noted down, this is actually maintained like a version control. This is as of now is a main branch I'm only doing. If you want to do with some other, create a branch like a GitHub, you can maintain the source version. That is another like a big advantage, because when you are saving a collection in Postman, right, when you are changing something, you cannot maintain the version actually. But here, like a source code or coding like that, you can manage multiple version based on the environment or something like that. So here also we have different environment also, but still like whole code level, maybe for particular fixes you changed something, so you can maintain multiple branch like a source code. That is one other advantage we have. Okay, so I think I have created one regression. I'll create one more request in the now. Sorry, this one is URL, right? Yeah, one more. I'll add a post. Okay, this is URL, and here is the URL is same div.object and content is body. Okay, now this one, and get, I'll change it to post and go to body and go to JSON. Here we are going to save the body of content. I'm going to create an object. Okay, so this is another one. I'm just saved in smoke testing and regression, both we have. So if you want to run, we can run completely. This one is passed and this one is untested. That's how it shows. It is like p1 p0 regression. See, even you can just click and batch run. So maybe one also you can select run. These are all new stuff, is like kind of very new. It will be like kind of too much, but when you have a multiple version of it, multiple environment API, for example, I have a API in dev, QA, staging, production. Then in that I have a smoke test case. I for example, I don't need to go to automation or code, because here whatever left, whatever is not covered in the Postman, they have tried to cover here, creating different scenario, creating this tool look like heart of API, look like that, because they try to do everything with API. So if you want API, if you want to create API, use this. If you want to test API, use this. If you want to automate the API, use this. Even if you want to share the document about the test report and CI/CD also enable, but only one thing, that you have to enable the runner or cloud or your local something we need to provide. That also there. Okay, and still there is a invite feature also available. See, if I give just about the tool, like you will get bored. So let's do uncover all this feature. That is, I think, good. So you can run, you can create multiple scenarios. Now let's go to one test. Okay, so this one, this is pass, edit. Now I just don't want to add a new one. Instead of that, what I'll do, I just want to create a what you say, automation. Okay, in that, see, you have added a custom report. In smoke test we didn't add anything, but here we try to add. What to do? Post processor. In post processor I will add accession. By default 200 is, it's actually it says it's pass. 201 or 200 is pass, it says. Now what kind of assertion you want to put? For example, in response you are getting, if you create something, it's a Apple MacBook Pro. So in response you should get this text, right? Response text equals this text. Equal in the sense, maybe you can say exist or contains. Okay. When you save, see here, response text contain Apple MacBook Pro. You got it. Then I'll add another post process, another assertions. I just want to what and all we can do, time and response XML, response JSON, that complete JSON convert into XML like JSON. Also we can verify cookies, time equals, or I just want less than, it's taking 128 millisecond, I'll put 100 millisecond and let's see the result. So here one test pass, another one fail, correct? Okay. Now when you are running complete stuff, maybe run on other tool. Okay, no, let's, so when you are running a complete suite or something, it will be like see what to say, it will give you what are all failed. I think complete automation code level is covered here. Okay, so go to regression, you can run everything. I'll add one more steps also, so that we can do custom, and go here, custom request, so that one more I will add and do it. That is actually now update object partially, update object. Yeah, I will do this better. Okay, 7, I'll need to update this value. Okay, this one, put and Control C, I'll paste it in the body JSON, then run it. So 7 is reserved ID and data object cannot be overridden. Then what we have done in this is save. No, here we are created some response, right? ID. Okay, so here we have a different ID. No, I need to add one more. What happened? Now I'll just add put API call. The 7 has to add, but something they have updated in that API, I guess. Okay, so that's why it's not coming. List by IDs we got, list just one ID. Okay, we'll take it. Post anyway we covered, because another part is like we cannot use real-time APIs also. Demo is API, it should work properly. Okay, now we have just got one. That also will store it. In this also we can add a post processor assertion point. So I'll just add a maybe greater than less than 300 something. So it will be like pass. You can see here time consumption less than 300 is pass. I think there we need to add so many stuff on the title, the title what to present. It will be like a JavaScript we should know. But now you don't need to do anything. You just have to click on the UI and add it. And you can add as much as things you want. I think, see, one more thing I saw, you can wait after running on API and do some, for example, login. After that you will take time, or queue systems. If something is there, you need wait. So that wait also available. You can connect with database. I see like there are a lot of database. They have actually testing, development, prod environment. That whole MySQL, everything you can connect. Okay, once you connect, you can trigger the queries and all here. Maybe that we are not entering it now. Okay, we done. Now go back. Now run this. We have added automation, you remember, right? To it's like what and all failed, time consuming is failed, because 178 below 100 it should be, response code is pass. In this API it's pass. Okay, that's this is failed due to this check. So completely it's done here, right? See, there is one failure. Now what I'll do batch run, select the environment and run. Otherwise you can do smoke test is done, regression is failed. So like smoke test passed, regression failed. Now I just want to export the result, which will download and we can open it. Okay, so it's just created a like this. Nice. See, demo API execution, iteration 1, HTTP, sessions, duration is like this much millisecond, pass 75%, 25%. Demo API, in that I have smoke 2 API and I have regression 1, and which is failed, time consumption is failed. We can see everything. You can share this report to anyone, and there is a option to share also they given. Let's see what it is. This is this is something like it will create a HTML page. They can overview it. Okay, so these are all the stuff we have here. There is an environment to select. You can create a testing, prod, local, cloud, anything, any environment. So you can just select that environment and you can go ahead. Okay, so now let's now there is a test report which is running. It is like complete all the test report, we have it here, correct? And just want to check this settings and all. Yeah, there are some companies will not allow you, need to set few proxy that you have to use this, then only it will work. Like HTTPS proxy you need to select, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so that and all you can set it in the setting only, and a few setting you can do it on the API only. I think we have covered up kind of a start of this tool with the API. This you guys have to try a lot so that you will get a hands-on creating a. See, the first thing is like it's you don't think like a complete UI tool, like you are working on the programming tool but with help of UI. That's how it's created. Creating a project, under project creating a different scenarios, means like different test suite, you can say. Under test suite you can create a different test cases, then different test cases like smoke, regression, you can set as what is the tag, like P1, P0, what is the priority, everything. And I have told you, right, you can schedule, you can actually schedule, but you need a runner to be deployed for your team. So it is like it's we need general runner. Let me see, we need to install Docker. Okay, once we install Docker and run it on our local, maybe the Mac, install Docker, everything, run it on our local, this will be available, the server will be available, then we can run it every hour or something like that, we can schedule. Okay, so this is about CI/CD. We can create multiple projects if you are working on multiple projects. It is completely handled like a programming tool, but completely with UI. There is each project they have documents. So like for example, whatever you create right here and test, every test document is here, published, unpublished, something like that. Okay, you can copy this link and I'm just going to share it here. What kind of document we can see? My project document. Okay, cool. This is about which I have created on the API. Okay, just try it out. You can run it here only. It's a Swagger, I think. You can see it. It's a Swagger. Also you can see what are all the stuff. Complete API documentation we have created, right? Yeah, correct. This one, correct. So the same thing, whatever you design here, that you can It's like you can get, you can create a document that you can share with the team. Okay, so the link also given. Also, you can, it can be password protected, or it's like that, you can leave it as open also. Okay, I think guys, we can wind up. Maybe we have covered almost whatever is possible as for a tester point of view, designer point of view, maybe developer, few developer, or maybe you can explore and try it out. This testing stuff, we created a folder project, means we created a project, and then we created a test suite in the project. In each test suite we have created a different test cases. In each test cases we have created a what automation script, which is like, as of now we created a response and time. So now I leave it to you guys, that you guys can maybe you can put a command when you are facing some issue. I'll help you guys. Also, there is one more good feature, the invite. You can invite actually Postman or something. You have only 3 invite with the premium in the team, but here you can use like more people. Even if you want to see the maybe the upgrade version, you can just check it out. There is a upgrade option is available or not. So in upgrade, I think how many, up to 4 collaborator, and you can create 5 project. Okay, so this is the things, and $9 per user per month. So these are all about a plan. Maybe even if you invite someone, you will get 10 credit. Invite someone, you will get 10 credit that you can buy, use to upgrade it also. Okay, that's it guys from my side. I think you can explore and put everything in your command. I think I have missed to explain one thing, that performance one, I think, correct. And so maybe that, just a second. This is just a functional. Okay, now go here. Now this is just all paused is there. Export result, these are all test result, test steps, correct. So when you select something, go to test steps, you will get all the steps. Test date, test result, you will get previous run and a CACD one. That is something like after running stuff you can do this. It is like you can cloud or UA also you can use, maybe that you have to upgrade. If we have our own runner, I think we can run it on the local. In test steps, functional we have run. Performance also we can simply try it out. What happens? Let's see. I'm just running smoke test cases which has 2 APIs, object and particular. So the total request sent is 210, total request 154 millisecond, 0% error rate. There are sometime it took 200, 159 millisecond. Average of it's like 133 something, you can say average. Average throughput is 13 millisecond. Total is 484. I forgot what is the configuration I have given. I think 20 user for 20 minutes I given. Oh my god, still running. Terminate and close. Yes, test duration I give 10 minutes, so it will run till 10 minutes all 20 user. Okay, so the server will be down. We can select multiple environment and run it like a functional testing. Okay, maybe you can set for 5 minutes and this, and ramp up also. It's like a JMeter. Now you have API testing manual, API testing automation, API testing performance. On top of that, creating a API design as well as documentation purpose, and you can run it on the CI/CD also. Anything else we missed on the API? No, nothing. Okay, so that's it, guys. I think this is done for the day. Maybe you can put your comments. I'll surely help you guys. Even anyone for need this tool for your corporate or something, you can contact me for the training or something like that. I'll help you guys. Thank you, thanks for your time. If you like my video, please share with your friends and subscribe.